It is 7 PM on September 22nd, 2020, and we're going to open up the administration meeting. Can you roll call, please?
Yep. Trustees Chris Samples.
Here.
John Talbot.
Here.
William Luxinger is absent. Dina Simpson.
Here.
Jen Christensen.
Here.
Jared Doan.
Here.
President Rick Worm.
Here.
Treasurer Brenda Onabany. Here. And I, Clerk Sandy Mossam here.
All right. Will you read the items on the consent agenda, please?
Yep. Tonight for approval on the consent agenda is item number 1, the August 25th, 2020 Administrative Board Minutes. Item 2 is the bills payable warrant list dated September 22nd, 2020. And number 3 is resolution number 20-62, a resolution approving and authorizing execution of estimate from Herbig Blacktop Construction for repair of roadway in front of 165 Autumnwood Lane.
At this time, do any of the board members wish to remove any of the items from the consent agenda for further discussion? We'll entertain the first motion.
I move to place agenda items 1, 2, and 3 inclusively as consent agenda items. Further, I move that all items be considered together as a consent agenda.
I'll second that.
Jen makes a motion to place items 1, 2, and 3 inclusively as the consent agenda. Dina seconds. Is there any discussion? Roll call, please.
Jen?
Yes.
Jared?
Yes.
John? Dina?
Yes.
Chris?
One of
Yes.
those two.
William's absent.
Motion passes 703. And the second.
I move to adopt items 1, 2, and 3 inclusively on the consent agenda in a single group pursuant to the omnibus vote procedure specified in the Illinois Municipal Code.
Second.
Jen makes a motion to place items 1, 2, and 3 inclusively as the consent agenda. Jared seconds. Still no discussion? Roll call.
Jared?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Dina?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
William is absent. And Jen?
Yes.
Motion passes 703. Do we have the water bill drawing?
It's sitting on my desk.
Let's grab it.
All right. Okay, Brenda. It's sitting on the side desk. Thank you.
In the meantime, we'll move on. Do you have anything, Sandy?
Just a reminder, there's no meeting next week, so please don't come here Tuesday night. I will not be here.
Nor will, should have any of us.
Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah.
Fifth Tuesday.
Yes, it is the 5th Tuesday.
We don't get many of those.
I think twice a year.
We always have the same number.
Yeah, but I will say our meeting on October 6th, the agenda is starting to stack up. So we will have a week off followed by 2 lengthier meetings.
This information's for you. It's for the guest next week,
Okay, 2
I
weeks?
believe. Yes, 2 weeks.
Okay. I'll go through.
Let's see, we'll just jump down to the committees. Jen?
All I have is that tomorrow night is, the farmer's market. It's, we're down to 2 left.
Nope.
I believe should have a full vendors back. I know 2 weeks ago, we had that yucky monsoony rain. So I'm hoping, I've been told that, we'll have
Tomorrow's just beautiful.
a bunch of vendors back, so.
Can you share the times again for everybody
It
out
is,
there?
it starts at 4, but they're like starting to close down at 7. Normally we go 4 to 8, but because we're getting darker earlier now, I think they start about 7 to start cleaning stuff up. So instead of having those 4 hours, we'll have those be down to 3 hours. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about, but that's all I can remember right now. Oh,
Your drive-through?
I know what it was. I reached out to the Olive Brand, which was one of the vendors that was here for the fundraiser, for the food truck fundraiser. And I invited them down for farmer's market, and they would love to be here, but they had to decline because their schedule, they are booked. They said the one night that they are not booked is Tuesday nights. And he asked if it would be possible if he could set up somewhere down here on Tuesday nights until mid-December.
You'd need to fill out an
Right,
application so
I'm
that I can
just-
see the dates and confirm what sporting events are going on at the same time.
Right, but that's what, and Rick and I discussed it. Rick was huge favor of it. I think it would be great. And he said he would love to come to our farmer's market because in his business plan right now, he's going to try to acquire another truck next year. So he said hopefully he goes, with him having 2 trucks, he could be down here. And that is one of the big things I ran into with trying to get people to come here on our night, is there's not a lot of stuff going on around Ogle County on that night, but they have a lot of other places that they're already booked to already be at. The
Olive Branch?
John, can you move your mic?
Greek food.
It's the Greek truck. They have like baklava.
Olive Branch?
Yeah, and
Tracy said it's probably one of the best
Mm-hmm.
gyros she's ever had.
yeah, and I know, and I love baklava.
Their baklava
I don't know
is
if you
really
guys ever had it. It's amazing.
Yeah, when that fundraiser, we tried to sample a little from
Right.
every truck, so we hit everybody, and it was all good.
Oh, now I know. Oh, that does look good.
But yeah, so I will
think it's a good idea.
reach out back to him, and and I'll probably have him get in touch with you, Sandy, and then you can tell him what he needs.
Yep.
Would there be samples involved or not?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Hey, there's a way to
I'm
our
teasing.
heart, and it
That's
starts
fine.
with
I think it's awesome.
Pizzas, you better get there early.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, because they take a while to cook, too.
That, and they sold out every time, I think.
Yeah. The ones that were out this last time first was the barbecue place. They were out
Yeah,
at
and
5:15, they were done.
she was gonna try to come tomorrow night, and I have not heard from her, and I reached out, and I have not heard from her.
Good food. Those kebabs they have are just outstanding.
They're just their pulled pork in general. I don't know what their secret is, but it's good. That is all I have that I can remember right now.
All right, we'll move back up to the water bill drawing, and when Brenda brought that out, I drew a card out of it, and it is 168 Autumn Wood Lane.
Isn't that the one on, oh no, it's 165.
Just put an asterisk on it and stick it in the side here.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll move to Brenda. All right,
How does that work? The emergency expenditure for that one? Does that wait till we get the bill? Is that what it does?
No, somebody would have to, nobody told me. that-
What?
No, yes.
We talked about it in the meeting last time.
did we spend the money?
Nobody had any.
We didn't pay because I don't think we've gotten the bill yet. They're not completed.
Well, if they're not completed, we're not gonna spend the money yet.
But that's what I was asking.
William,
I called William. I talked to him on the phone.
usually this is where we vote on if that's okay, but I don't have anything.
Are we talking about the road repair? The whole-
Yeah.
the whole-
Yeah, on your road.
Fixing it on my street?
But.
It's not done, so we don't have a bill.
We have more information, I guess.
Normally, we know what the total is gonna be.
Right, so once we find out what total is, then
All
we'll,
right. I have no concern. I'm not just
No.
making sure we're
And it would
complying.
Yeah.
because I think we're waiting to see what the total is gonna be,
Yeah,
because we don't know
sure.
the
They,
extent of
no,
the
they
damage.
still have to put in the concrete shoulder and they still have
Yeah,
to pave
they-
it.
They were able to get the,
Yeah.
it was torn out, they got it all
Oh,
packed
yeah.
back in?
Yep.
Yeah, it was, and it was less than we thought, so
I was
it'd
gonna
probably
say,
be
was it as
cheaper.
bad as you
So-
thought it was
Yeah.
going to be?
Was it, how bad was it?
No, it wasn't as bad. I mean, it's maybe a 4x4.
Oh, that's
It's
not
a
bad.
huge chunk though.
But that's not as bad as I was thinking.
No, it's
Under the
probably
road all
bigger
the way
than
from
that.
what you could-
Well, right, because if it did erode, you have no idea how far it went out
That's what
underneath.
concerned me, so that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah, no, he said it was, Fergie told me that it
Your
was
pipes are
less than they
destroying
had
his
thought.
road.
So we're good. I'll wait.
Okay.
Just asking.
Maybe I'll just probably have a bill.
You can throw things at me, it's fine. You can just some stress bricks. All right. So finance, you want to do that one as well, since we did the,
Yes, there's no ratification of emergency.
all right. Jared,
Touche.
Yes, so we have foundations in Ogle Crossing that are open, that don't have no flooring. And I've tried to get hold the Petrie brother to get a fence up, have not had no reply back. So I'd like Sandy to send a letter to Dan saying that they need to have a fence up, or we're gonna put up
she'll write a
So what do you
letter.
mean, like we have you mean like a,
like over on Sunny Hill.
Yeah, they just have
No, no,
open foundation.
I would write the letter. Dan Bolin, the attorney,
Yeah.
village attorney, I would direct Dan to write the letter.
okay. So it's like a
Because-
basement
Yeah.
is
The
there, but
basements
nothing
are
else?
exposed, the kid could fall in there,
It's been like
there's
that.
standing water. So I asked Fergie to put some, tablets in there for mosquitoes, since, we got some warm weather. Because we need to get it done before winter time or as soon as possible, because if a kid falls in there,
Yeah.
who's gonna know?
Yeah.
It's been
So if I have your
probably-
guys' what?
It's been probably a year, and all three of the
Yeah, a year.
permits for those properties have expired, and I've notified them, but those haven't heard anything either.
Yeah, it's been about
Anybody,
a year.
anybody have an issue with Dan doing that?
No.
All right.
Because Sharon May called me about it, and I tried getting a hold of one Petrie brother that's actually working on them houses. numbers aren't right or something, or never got back to me, so if we can do that, that'd be awesome.
That'd be fine.
Yep.
I know in the past when that happened.
Make sure we've
it's
tried to
thrown up
contact you
snow fence.
numerous times without success, and
Just,
now we're writing you.
Did we put it up before? Or did they?
yeah, when that happened with Joe a couple times, we
Yeah.
put up snow
Okay.
fence.
We also did it recently for the Sunny Hill House when that
Yeah,
one.
just-
did
We
check-
built-
We would
sent
have-
letters.
I remember that.
We built
Yeah.
it.
We would have to put up snow fence.
No, we don't.
We don't?
No, Sharon will tell you that. Sharon said they're not allowed chain link fence in their subdivision, but when we are putting up a fence for the safety of the
Safety.
open
We
basin.
put anything we
we'll
want.
do Chain link.
All right.
Yeah, and
Sharon's
it's
just gonna have to.
Yeah,
build
I was
a
gonna say, they
temporary
come in
fencing.
and they, it's temporary.
Can we get some
so
rusty
they're-
chain link?
Yeah, it's just temporary fencing, and there's nothing we can do about that.
Get some
Safety
copper
first,
tubing.
aesthetics second.
Anything further, Jared?
Nope, that's it.
John?
Nothing. Unless Nate left something with
Nope.
Sandy.
Chris?
Two quick things. One is, N-Trax has started the excavation, on the ditch that goes past the old wastewater treatment plant near Junction Road. They started that today. And the other is, I sent an email to the attorney again asking about the driveway approach on Red Fox that needs to be fixed because, even though apparently the surety was gonna talk to the, contractor, we haven't had any movement and we need to have that replaced before the end of the paving season, which is coming to a close.
Too quickly.
Yeah,
So the one-
what do we got? 3-4 weeks?
I was gonna say a month max.
The
Yeah.
the ditch at the old wastewater plant, that's the one that the landowner was gracious enough to give us the easement?
Which, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
We're at the other
We'd like
end
to
of it.
thank that landowner for that easement.
We're at the other end of it, but yep.
Really appreciate it.
Did you get 138 taken care of?
Tomorrow.
All right, gotcha, thank you.
Anything further?
Nope, that's it.
Dina?
I don't have anything, no.
Any updates
See,
on-
we've got beautiful weather for sandblasting.
Okay, any update
Seriously.
on the-
Sandy loves it.
Well, other than the fact that obviously they've been working on Saturdays, everybody's aware of that.
And
They've
Sunday.
been working, yes, they have.
Oh, it's
been
funny
working
'cause
on Sundays.
my
But,
neighbor-
like, again, like I would like to reiterate, the sooner they get it done, the sooner they'll be gone. And, so I know it is noisy and I understand that, but at the same time, we can't do it without that as well.
I can't imagine what it sounds like at her house, because I know what it sounds like at my house.
And
Talk
again,
about
it
that?
sounds like stuff at my house too, but I'd like to say the same thing
Right.
that some people have reiterated in meetings earlier on.
Progress.
We recognize that there has to be maintenance done on all things wherever we live, so that is what we have to do to
For
get
the greater
through it.
good.
So there is a request from the resident who lives nearby for a reimbursement on their water bill for the water that was needed to remove the sandblasting material from their home after they completed this past weekend.
Did the resident send something to us that asked for that?
I absolutely will,
Okay.
yeah. But
The,
the sandblasting material did land on other people's property. I'm not sure who else, but my entire porch was covered.
it was strange because it looked like you'd taken the top off the tower.
Yeah.
It did, because of the.
Yeah, it looked like just the fluted, like the fluted concrete. And
Yep.
one of my neighbors actually asked what was good. He said it took me like 2 days to figure out what they were doing because I wondered where the top of the tank went.
My daughter asked me the same thing. She's like, it's gone.
No, it's not gone, honey, it's okay, it didn't disappear.
We're not gonna,
If there are
Did they
residents
remove
that
it?
had that happen.
No.
we're not
they
gonna
can
plop a
put that
500,000
right
gallon
in
tank
the
out there that
driveway
place.
access
Yeah,
in there.
Sunday
Do I
you
need
can
to
see the
follow
sand
the
coming
text
out
that
the
I
top.
sent you that,
Yep.
or will you check your email
Well, I would
prior
just-
to next?
It was Saturday and Sunday. You could see the dust.
When do you
follow-up?
think it'll be,
Oh, I can do it tomorrow.
How much
and so
water
what
would
do you
they
need from me to do? I mean, like, you already know
I
that
think
we're
I got
gonna
the
adjust it,
inside
right?
man. Done.
No.
How much
Isn't that
water
what we're
would
just
they,
discussing?
how much
What's
water
that?
would
No,
they
you
have
asked and I
used?
put it in right, so.
All right, wait, one at a time.
Okay, that sounds good.
How much water could they have possibly used?
It depends on how thick it is, and it depends also on how much, like, seriously, it kind of reminds you of, like, once you get it wet, it reminds you of how, like, when you do the concrete mix as well. So it takes a lot to get it off. If they don't have a power washer, probably takes a little more water than we're thinking it would.
So we'll be able to see what
It's
their
probably
their
extremely
average, make
fine.
sure
I
they're-
think we just do like something that would be an appropriate credit for the amount of time involved.
And I'd say anybody else who gets, who, in your area.
Yeah, that's why I'm
that
saying it
gets
out
one
loud,
would-
that
Yeah,
if
paint
somebody
chip.
needs to do that, they
Right.
could.
My
Yeah.
car was outside.
Yeah, I mean, for just the hassle and inconvenience,
Yeah.
you know.
Just an appropriate
I don't have
credit,
an
we can
issue.
figure out whatever
It
that
was,
should be.
and I honestly don't think it was what came out of the top. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a hole on the side of the tarp, and I honestly think that's where it probably ended up
It's
coming
possible.
from.
Are we almost finished with that? Is it almost done?
They get the
No,
first
we
coat
have till
on.
like,
Wow, she looked at me like, yeah, you
I
crazy.
want to say like, oh, the sandblasting?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, I thought you meant the project itself.
No.
I'm like, no, we're not almost done.
No, sandblasting's
Sandblasting, I have to ask Fergie because I don't think they're halfway yet, though.
I think they're absolutely done. They actually painted.
you sure?
They painted
Yeah.
the tower today.
They
so I
painted
don't know
it,
if that's
and then
primer
I
or
think the
final
inside's
color.
done too.
But that's just the top, right?
Wow, they're
Don't they
pretty.
have other?
They got other
They're done with
coats.
the sandblasting altogether?
Hold on.
I think the
So,
inside's done.
I did notice, I have not confirmed this with Fergie. I did notice today.
'Cause I
that they
haven't
painted-
either.
They painted the tower. I do know that they had been working on the inside of the tower on days that it was raining.
Yes.
So I don't know how much of that is left, if anything.
That's very good.
Okay, so they're already painting inside as well, too.
Oh,
That's
all right.
the way-
Excellent.
Yeah, so the sandblasting may be done. We may just be down to painting and getting. but
So
I-
that is faster than what I would have, like,
Yes.
that is faster than what they said. So, like, I have not talked with Fergie in terms of
Oh, we've-
how far we're done at the moment, because I think that's further than what I would have expected.
Agreed. I was very excited to see them painting. I don't, again, don't know if it's primer or what's
Yeah, I
going
don't
on,
know.
but there's, the color of the tower changed today.
For the
Okay.
week we had, that was absolutely wet.
I thought we were behind.
And then we've just had gorgeous weather these last,
Yeah.
and it's going all the way through next weekend, so
Well, they worked like crazy this weekend, I know that.
it's been gorgeous.
But I can find out, because I
Anything further?
don't think I do.
Anybody have anything on economic development?
Any word on the
We
guy
haven't-
with the grocery store?
No. Haven't got anything back from them yet. We do have just so you guys know, Sandy's made up the draft letter for the residents on Maple Court. I'll be signing that, and sending it to them to let them know that we're vacating it.
All right.
Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Jen makes a motion to adjourn, John seconds. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. We're adjourned at 7:18.